Jerry Brown. I think we're at a tipping point in this nation, and I think California can make a massive difference. For me, just speaking personally, Jerry Brown has been the person in political life that I've personally respected the most throughout the years, and so we wanted to have a dialogue with you today.
One of the early leaders of what might be called the more recent conservative neoliberal rebirth here was a fellow named William Safire. And he wrote an article in the New York Times, probably was about 15 years ago. It's called An Ode to Greed. He said the sin of greed should be taken out because it was the real anchor and foundation of our whole society. This philosophy says that the ordinary worker should be in competition with all the other workers in the world in a race to the bottom. And the people at the top need more and more bonuses and more compensation, or they just can't be motivated. This is a philosophy that's very destructive of solidarity, of democracy, of a feeling that we're all in it together. And from that philosophy follows everything else. The mutuality, the give and take, the personal encounter between teacher and student, between nurse and patient, between doctor and patient. All that is being submerged under this very powerful ideology that is shared by the political opposition. Where we are today is that the profit-making machine blew through the roof and created a financial meltdown. And that financial meltdown, even after a certain recovery in asset values, still constitutes a destruction of, by a report in the San Francisco Chronicle about 10 days ago, of 11.7 trillion. Running government like a business, if we can look over the last 10 years, you'd offshore, you'd contract out, you'd lay off, and you'd issue edicts, and you'd operate in virtual secrecy. Government is the exact opposite. We are in the midst of an effort to replace people with formulas, with protocols, with computer software. And that really is inhuman. I see it in education, I see it in healthcare. And at the end of the day, a higher civilization is about the people. It's about the human spirit. It's about creativity. It's about mutuality. I think we really have to put the patient, put the caregiver, put the teacher, the student, right in the forefront. Now more than ever, a sense of morality and social justice and a true spirit of democracy has to be the spirit going forward.
Roseanne.
Jerry becomes kind of a symbol of what's going to happen here. Is it going to be just a money campaign where someone can actually buy the vote, or is it going to be the will of the people? And we will never be able to outspin them because they've got the money, but we've got the people.
Jerry Brown was responsible for enacting the racial law in the intensive care units when he was governor, enacting the collective bargaining rights of the UC nurses. Currently, as Attorney General, he is working to crack down on the unconscionable practices of the insurance industry, denying health care and access to care. And so it is with great pride that I put forward a motion to this board that we endorse Jerry Brown for governor. All those in favor of putting forward the motion, please raise your hand. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the next governor of California.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.